The word cold can mean many things: the opposite of warm, dead, unresponsive, and psychologically cold. When cold is used to describe a person, it means someone who is unfeeling, unsympathetic, frigid, or indifferent to the troubles and emotions of others. Astrology can influence if your personality is more cold than hot. And for the coldest zodiac signs, there are plenty of things that made them this way. What zodiac signs are cold-hearted? Zodiac signs like Sagittarius, Aquarius, Virgo and Taurus are said to be the most cold-hearted because of the way they express themselves. It may be a defensive measure so they don't get hurt. They might have been raised in an unloving family, or they could feel uncomfortable expressing their feelings. If you've ever been given the death stare from a cold person, you know how comfortable they are when they're shutting other people down. They don't care about your issues, problems, and emotions. In fact, if you insist on sharing your feelings, they'll become annoyed and shut you down. If you're looking for sympathy, do not look for it from a cold person. Most of the time, being cold is just a defense mechanism. You don't want people to get too close or take advantage of you, so you put up a wall of coldness to keep them away. When you're cold, it makes it difficult to have close relationships. When you're effective at keeping people out of your life, you find yourself alone and lonely. Here are the coldest zodiac signs in astrology, and why they act so withdrawn. First in our list, Cancer, June 21, July 22. Why are Cancers so cold? You may wonder how someone born under the sign of Cancer could be thought of this way when they are known for being so loving and emotional. But it's their emotions that can make them cold. If they've been hurt before, or if someone has betrayed them in some way, they can become very unemotional. They will act as if the person who crossed the line is dead to them, and once they've put you in their emotional killing fields, there's no coming back from that. They hold grudges, they keep score, and they will make sure their enemy pays for whatever crime they committed. Number 2, Capricorn, December 22, January 19. Capricorns refuse to let their emotions get the best of them. So, if they can, they'd rather come off as cold than someone who is ruled by their feelings. Since Capricorns believe that having the right image is key to being successful, they make sure their image is on point. They tend to think that being too sentimental or wrapped up in the past can make you look weak and hurts the way you present to other people. Why are Capricorns so cold? Well, because they prefer to be thought of as practical, logical, and in control. Some Capricorns aren't above using other people to their own advantage, even if it has a negative effect on the other person. Number 3, Aquarius, January 20, February 18. Why are Aquarians so cold? It all has to do with Aquarians wanting to keep their emotions in check, and they would like it if other people did, too. Aquarians don't want to waste any brainpower on helping someone with an emotional problem if they can avoid it. They're not who you should go to when you need a shoulder to cry on. They definitely can come off as cold and aloof, and they're okay with it. If you've made a mistake, that's on you, and Aquarius has very little sympathy for you. Number 4, Virgo, August 23, September 22. There are times when Virgo truly believes they're the smartest person in the room and that everyone else isn't half as brilliant as they are. Virgos love to learn and show off what they've learned. But why are Virgos so cold? Because they are focused so much on what goes on in their head they can sometimes ignore what happens in their heart. They can come off as too smart for their own good, and cold and unfeeling. They tend to strive for perfection, and this causes them to have little patience for flaws, mistakes, and the things that make us human. Virgos aren't cold deliberately. They might not even be aware of how they come off to people. Number 5, Gemini, May 21, June 20. Geminis can be unpredictable. One moment they're warm and welcoming, the next they're cold, detached and unfriendly. The one thing you can count on is that they're never completely indifferent. But why are Geminis so cold if you've hurt them or someone they love? It will be as if someone deliberately turned their personal thermostat down to freezing, and they'll let you know how displeased they are with you. They won't care if you have a good excuse for what you did. They will completely disregard your feelings and shut down when you try to talk to them. It's much better to wait until they're feeling friendlier to go to them and ask for forgiveness.